It was Thanksgiving weekend, 2023. The family had just finished eating dinner, and my wife started to complain about having a really severe headache. But this one didn't subside like the other ones had. And by Monday, it had worsened. So we dropped the kids off at school, went to urgent care. When she got to urgent care, she arrived with sunglasses on and asked everyone to turn down the lights in every room she walked into. It's because any amount of light made the pain unbearable. The medicine that they gave her at urgent care didn't help knock the headache out. In fact, we went there because we were asking for a CT scan to be performed. The medical staff wanted to explore some other options before resorting to that. Hours passed. And by the time the CT scan was ordered, I was already on my way to pick up our youngest from school. Had him in the back of the car, getting ready to go home, and the phone rang. On the other end of the phone was a voice from urgent care saying, "Mr. Woods, the test came back, and it came back showing that your wife has a life-threatening brain bleed. We're rushing her to the nearest trauma center because she needs immediate surgery." Doctors had found a large subdural hematoma, a large brain bleed pressing against the left side, causing a midline shift. Left untreated, it would be fatal. Have you ever had a moment where one phone call, one diagnosis shifted the equilibrium of your life? We had been together for 20 years, grew up as friends. We decided to become life partners, got married at the age of 23 and 24 years old. We were just kids. Just kids. And now, she was being rushed away. The person that I had spent the last 20 years with, everything that I had faced, I faced with her. Everything I had gone through, I had gone through with her. Suddenly, the one that I leaned on the most needed me to be what she had been for so many others. What do you do when the person you've leaned on the most suddenly needs you to be the pillar of strength that they've been for so many others? I had watched others go through this season. I'd watched others have to navigate this space of doctor's appointments and prescriptions and going through different insurance policies and plans. But nothing, I mean nothing, prepares you for that season until that season becomes your reality. And that's when I learned something that I will never soon forget. That's when I discovered that the character of resilience deserves to be studied. That resilience is not about building upon self-reliance. Resilience is sustained in the ability in how we show up for each other. There are some illuminating observations that I received when I understood that resilience had shown up on my doorstep with the intention of teaching me a lesson that I now get to share with all of you in this room. Resilience taught me that presence is far better than perfection. When life starts to unravel, and it will, People don't remember if you were perfect. People don't remember the things you said. People absolutely remember that you were there. And my wife did not need me to have all the answers, and trust me, I did not. But she needed me to be present. Presence is the thing that wove us together. Resilience also taught me that community multiplies strength. When the weight of that season was put upon my shoulders, it seemed as if it was overwhelming. But the more people showed up in that season, it reminded me that strength was just around the corner. One friend showed up, made sure the kids were taken care of. Another showed up to make sure that we had food to eat. Doctors and nurses showed up to let us know that we were not in it by ourselves. Resilience also left me with this thought. Serving others creates a sense of stability. In those hospital hallways, I was searching for ways to stabilize myself. So I realized that encouraging my kids and giving them a sense of normalcy in the midst of a chaotic season was going to help them move forward. Engaging with the medical staff that was there, helping my wife move along, was encouraging, so I did that. And then also checking in on other families that were in ICU going through their own ordeals increased my strength. Service didn't drain me. It grounded me. And for those of you in the room who are wondering, what happened to his wife? Well, she's here today. Present, bold, effervescent, beautiful, and authentically herself. Her ability to be resilient and to survive reminds me of this. Resilience is the price we pay in advance for the lessons and the love we all need the most. And when we pay it together, we don't just get to survive, we rise. Thank you. Yeah.